Hi everyone, it's Sharon, and today is subscriber giveaway time. So what I thought I would do, since it's going to be a fairly short video anyway, is to just do an update on where I'm at with my 52-week tag challenge by Ann Brooke. In a couple videos back, I did go through where I was at for January. So we had these first 4 tags. And she gives us prompts each week on how to put the tag together. So those we already went through. And then for February tags, the first week in February, our prompt, this is week 5, was X's, and X's to represent kisses. And so what I did was I picked a background fabric that actually had X's on it, and then I made some X's with this lace trim, and then stitched on some X's down here with this paper, and then I had X's along here and then on my button. And then for week 6, our prompt was called Bevy of Buttons. So I included 6 buttons on this tag and did some different types of stitching to adhere them to the tag, and incorporated some antique French linen and some lace, a few other things, antique book page behind these buttons. That was that one. And then week, what am I on? 7. Week 7, we learned how to make hexagons. And since I always like to incorporate paper and fabric together on my tags, I made my hexagons out of paper. And I thought that might be a little bit easier to fold than the fabric. And so I made 3 of them. I stitched them together, and in the centers I put some French knots, layered that up with a piece of tatting and some vintage fabric in the back, and then just did some stitching across the top. And then for week 8, this was by far the most difficult one for me. We had 3 stitches we learned that week. It was the French knot, the bullion stitch, and the pistol stitch. And I really struggled with those French knots, and I've done them before, but I just had a hard time. And I think what I figured out on all 3 of these stitches that week was that my needle was a little bit too large and the eye was too large to get these looking decent. But anyway, these are supposed to be allium flowers, and I actually put the word allium on there so they're recognizable. My bullion stitches weren't the tightest, but it was still fun. I layered up some antique fabrics or vintage fabrics that I had, and then these 3 are the pistol stitches. And then for week 9, this one was fun. It was to just use scraps on your work table, or scraps that you had laying around, incorporating both paper and fabric, and to also incorporate something that was a gift. And so for me, my gift was this piece of embroidery that I received from my sister-in-law. And I just picked, here's a fabric ruffle and some trim. These are things I just had laying around in my scrap box. I incorporated a piece of map page, some decorative paper. This is a vintage piece of wallpaper that I have. Then I just did rows of stitching on those. Layered up a little bit of crocheted lace there. This is a piece of costume jewelry from my collection. And that was pretty much it for that tag. And then our tag for this week, which is week 10, we learned how to make a Suffolk puff. And I know them as yo-yos, but the English call them Suffolk puffs. Hard to say. So I made that out of a piece of fabric and then kind of built the rest of it around it. So I used this green linen to pick up the green in the puff. And then I did added a button and some French knots, a little bit of German book page, and lace along the side. Oh yeah, it was also to include some lace. So this has been a really fun project. We've got 10 tags done already, which I think went pretty fast. So I'll keep updating you every month or so on where I'm at with the tags. And by the end of the year, I think this will be very full. Okay, so on to the real reason why we're here, and that is to do our random drawing on the giveaway. So I have my iPad here, and hopefully I can get this situated. Okay, so I plugged in my URL for the video, There were 39 unique comments, and all I need to do now is to hit the start button. And the winner is, I'm going to butcher your name, Debbie. Debbie Zagaret. How fun. Debbie said, Sharon, I am so happy you got to 1,000. It's incredible. We both did it in the same month. You are so kind giving your spiral journals. They are gorgeous. I love craft-alongs, but not hours long. Me too, Debbie. No one has time to watch for over an hour. I love how-tos too. I am compiling a new journal makers list and saving videos from my wonderful friends in it. Hugs. Huge hugs. So, Debbie, you are the winner, and I will be sending those that pack of 3 journals off to you. I will leave you my leave my email address down below if you would contact me. That would be wonderful. Congratulations, Debbie, and congratulations to you too for getting to 1,000. That's fantastic. I actually didn't think that I would get there so quickly this year, so it's really a lot of fun. And that's really, you know, thanks to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it so much, and appreciate all the wonderful and kind support that people have given me. I've read through all the comments in the video, and I'm writing down all of the suggestions for the how-tos and tutorials. So I definitely will be working through that list and seeing what I can come up with in the coming months. I have not responded to any of the comments yet, but I wanted to wait until after we did this drawing, so I will be going back out there and just getting back to all of you and thanking you so much for your support. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.